Congratulations! You've been carefully selected to view this lid lifting video that will only be aired to a maximum of 500 people in total. After 500 plays, it'll be removed, destroyed, and never be aired again. And I'm sorry to say, but your chance to earn life-changing amounts of $3,680, $7,783, and even $10,700 a day will be destroyed too. Before I reveal the juiciest money-creating secret ever released, it's important you know this is nothing like any video you've ever seen before. This is not your typical sales video because there's nothing to sell here. You heard me right. I'm not selling a thing. You can put away your credit card now. Go, close your wallet, put it back in your pocket. You won't need it to make a life-changing daily incomes like this and status-altering monthly earnings like this. Hey, my name's Philip Diamond, and in the next 4 minutes and 22 seconds, I'm going to give you the opportunity to pull in profits like this. Profits that will buy you your dream home, your favorite car, your around-the-world vacation, or whatever it is that makes you happy. Picture yourself making profits like this, and this, and even this. Let me tell you, a few months of receiving payments like this will change the way you think about yourself, period. It will even change the way others think about you. You'll pull up to a club, they'll open that red velvet rope and skip you to the front of the queue. You want to make a reservation at the hottest restaurant in town? Boom, they'll open a private room for you. You want courtside seats at the game? No problem. Hey, you're close enough to touch LeBron James. This is 100% possible by using the exact same thing I used to earn $19,976,882 in 1 year, which I have to admit kind of cheesed me off because I was only 24,000 bucks short of earning $20 million in 1 year. Now do I have your attention? Good. Because what you might be lucky enough to get your hands on is the real thing.
Hi, my name is Jens. I'm from Berlin. I'm using the certified profit system every day for the last 5 weeks. And each week I've made more than $15,000 profits. My total income amount is now $78,271. And if you want some real money, you should try the certified profit system.
I've done everything in my power to make sure this doesn't get out to the wrong people. So if you're watching this video, it's because I wanted you to watch it. It's because you are the perfect person to take advantage of this life-changing opportunity. If you pay close attention, I'll explain in just a second how you might be able to start making huge daily incomes today. All right? This is nothing like you've ever seen or heard before. It's got nothing to do with internet marketing, forex trading, or stocks, and it's definitely not risky gambling or MLM marketing. Those things are going to burn a hole so big in your pocket you only wish you saw this video a lot sooner. Believe me, I know. What I'm going to reveal to you is going to make a lot of so-called gurus extremely upset. I don't care. These guys are hell-bent on scamming the hard-working, honest folks out of as much money as they can. It's time I lifted the lid on all of them. Let me guess. You may say, you've probably been burned yourself, right? Am I right? You may have, bought phony software that continued to lose you money until you just gave up in despair. And even though you were disappointed and angry, you tried another system, and it was by another guru, and well, hey, the same thing happens again. Looks great on paper until you go live. And then you have to stay glued to your computer screen for hours and hours, or you can't make trades because, well, you just don't have the time. So you start to wonder, is this something that you're doing wrong, or is it the system? It feels like you're banging your head against a brick wall. You want to scream out, does anybody actually make money online? It's not like you're asking too much. All you want is to make an easy, consistent income without having to risk your life savings. Something that can fit into your busy life schedule, even if you work all hours of the day and still make a profit. So, why is it so hard to make money online? Why do so many phony systems fail, and it's not your fault? Why do they never live up to the hype? Today I'd like to show you why most systems fail, and I'll even show you which systems to avoid like the plague, if you want to keep your hard-earned money in your pocket. You see, I know what it's like to be continually scammed, over and over again. I know how it feels to be the guy on the outside looking in on other people getting richer and richer and having no idea of how to get a piece of the action. Not anymore. Now, if you've got any brains in that hard head of yours, you should be asking yourself, what makes this guy different from all the other greaseball scammers out there? Well, I could waste both our time and explain that, until I'm blue in the face about how I'm different, but I prefer to just make it clear and simple. I'm going to let you see for yourself exactly how you will learn life-changing money every day of every week of every month. Until you're so stinking rich, you won't even know how to spend your money. And I'm being serious. Money will flow into your account at such a rate, you'll wonder if you can even spend it all. See, I know just how it feels to be the guy on the outside. Desperate for a change, struggling to make ends meet, worrying about bills, stressed about my small paycheck. I sincerely believe every person should have enough money to buy their home, drive their own car, and provide for their family. To enjoy your life. I believe every human being deserves a chance to live a good life of freedom and choices, not the rat race life you're born into and trapped into until you die.
Hi, my name's John, and I want to let you know how well the certified profit system is working for me. Since I downloaded Philip Diamond's system, I've made over $65,000 in profits. Pure profits. I never thought I'd be able to earn this kind of money in such a short space of time. It's incredible. If you are invited to join his beta testing rounds, then do it. It could change your life.
If you move fast, you can copy John's success in a few minutes from now and begin earning life-changing money. But first, I'm going to lift the lid on something the fake gurus would hate for you to know. See, unlike the system you just saw John using, most systems are actually very scammy. You see, they're actually programmed to work against you and lose your money. Shocking, right? You see, what people don't realize is these phony gurus don't care if you lose all your hard-earned money. In fact, that's what they want. So they release these dodgy, scammy systems, and you load it with your hard-earned money, and boom, within a few trades, it's been wiped out. That's pretty shady, right? They're going to hate me for even revealing this, but I don't care. It's about time somebody exposed their shady ways. I don't care what happens to me, as long as all the scammy softwares are stopped forever. If I get hate mail, then so be it. Now, take a look at how much money this system has made in the last year. That's over 30 grand rolling in every single day for the last 12 months. As you let the image of millions of dollars marinate in your mind, just think about how life-changing these amounts could help you. Now let me throw a few words out that I'm 99% sure that you've heard. Just a few times. Let me think. Glitch, loophole, anomaly. I'm sure you've heard a trick a few times too, right? Secret system that's only ever been used by the so-called gurus. Ringing any bells? Yeah, you've heard those fake gurus say these terms over and over again, haven't you? Let me let you in on another secret. It's all garbage. Yep, all of it. It's all sneaky ploy to make you believe their system's tapping into a strange way of making money when in reality, it's just a tin pot software probably designed by some kid who has no clue how to make money. Now you see John, who's my highest earner to date. He decided to take action and is already on the way to banking over 7 figures per month.
Before I started using a certified profit system, I tried 6, maybe 7 other systems. They all promised huge returns. Of course, they all failed. Every time they would either lose my money or wouldn't let me withdraw to my bank account. And then my neighbor told me about certified profits. And I kid you not, in the first 48 hours, I made $17,533 in profit. I'm now in week 6, and I've banked $101,843 in profit. Yes, banked. The certified profit system kicks ass. Philip Diamond is the real deal, and his system makes money. Try it. You'll love it.
And as you saw, my system has drastically transformed his life, giving him complete financial freedom. And this, my friend, could be you right here, right now. Yeah, I said earning insane profits like this over and over again. Hi, my name is Philip Diamond, and in just 14 months, I was in the same spot as you are right now, Broke, unhappy, desperate, frustrated, looking for a way out of the mind-numbing rat race that I was born into. I couldn't even afford the rent on a one-bedroom studio apartment. I mean, I was so broke, I used to feed my cat baked beans because it was cheaper than cat food. Even the cat knew something was wrong, right? That's low, right? See, I used to work in Wells Fargo Bank for a really low wage, and I worked all the hours of the day dealing with unhappy customers who had been charged for going, over their overdraft or that they couldn't get a loan. Then one day, a gentleman walked in and wanted to deposit a very large amount of cash into his bank account. Due to banking regulations, I couldn't authorize it straight away without asking him a few questions about his business. What he told me next blew my mind. He told me he owned his own hedge fund and works in binary options. One thing that caught my attention is he built a portfolio worth $56 million over a 3-year period. As part of my job description, I was required to offer high-value customers like him products within the bank. Investment plans, saving options, loans, etc. I sold him so well on one of the bank's investment strategies that he was so impressed with my approach that he invited me out for dinner at Nobu Restaurant in New York City, one of the best restaurants in the whole city. At dinner, he told me he liked my style and wanted me to come and work for him. He promised that within 1 year, I'd be a millionaire. At first, I was a little suspicious, but then I remembered I'd seen all of his accounts and it was all 100% legitimate and ethical. If they were willing to trust him, then what problem could I have? Heck, it beat the way I was living at the time. I shook his hand, handed him my notice the very next day. What happened next turned my life upside down. I made $627,838 within my first 6 months of being on the job. He kept his word. What he said was coming true. In fact, I broke all records in his company. I quickly rose to the best trader he had and was nicknamed the Golden Eagle because I could spot a golden trade from a mile off. After a year, he invited me to his mansion in Cannes, and there I realized just how much money could be made. There were super yachts, supercars, jets, mansions. This was how the 1% was living. 0.01% was living. And I couldn't believe my eyes. These guys were billionaires. And suddenly, I began to feel poor again. The next decision I made completely changed my life again. I decided to open my own binary options trading firm. At first, things were going pretty well. I was making anywhere between $30,000 and $40,000 a day. I was on top of the world. Reservations became as easy as clipping my fingers, right? Courtside seats, that was just a text away. And just don't even get me started on dates. Whereas in the past, I couldn't get a girl to look at me, let alone date me. Now dates, guys, it was an absolute breeze. I'd walk into a bar and leave with 3 or 4 numbers. Then it all came crashing down. The banking crisis hit. Everything changed. I lost $27 million in 8 hours. Bang. It was like a donkey kick straight to the gut. Nothing hurts more than the sobering thud of hitting rock bottom. Back to square one, broke, washed up. I made a plan to make it all back half the time. I was called crazy, nuts, insane. But I knew it was possible. I'd done it once before, so I knew exactly what it took. I just had to figure out a way that I could automate my trades so I didn't literally have to be making them myself. That way, I could leverage my time and scale up the trading exponentially. So the time it took me to create my first wealth could be made in a lot quicker time. Luckily, I had 50 grand saved in a banking account that I'd forgotten about. I used it to hire some of the best developers in the world and create my system that I knew would make money. The developers created it with the specs that traded exactly how I wanted it to. It wasn't an easy road, but we got there. Boy, did we get there. The beta version made $73,461 in its first day. Not bad. Still wasn't perfect. I was making a minimum of $30,000 a day in my trading firm, so it still wasn't there yet. We ran more tests, did more diagnostics, and recalibrated the algorithms so that the software became 38% more responsive and 64% more accurate in making successful trades. The second version made $124,921 in its first day. We were making progress, but I wanted perfection and I would stop at nothing less. My team continued to develop the software even more until the software reached $182,000, $283 profit in one day. One day of trading, right? This is more than I've ever made in a single day of trading. I knew it was almost ready. Next thing I did, it'll really shock you. All of my friends and family kept insisting that I should sell the software to the major trading firms and global banks. Anything making this much money would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars to a corporation like that. But something inside of me didn't agree, at least not yet. I still think the system can be improved. And that's where you come in. In order for me to really perfect the system to how I envision it performing, I need your help. My team needs to run more tests and more diagnostics, and the only way that they can do that is with more case studies. Me using it's just not enough anymore. That's why I'm opening up the doors for 50 lucky people to become beta stage 7 testers of the certified profit system for the next 18 months. Over this period, we can collect enough data and continue improving the system. Guess how much I'm going to charge you? Nothing. Yep, not a single penny. In fact, I'm even going to give you money. Yeah, you heard it right. You will have money deposited into your certified profits account upon activation. I know, call me crazy, but I want to set some kind of incentive to just prove just how powerful this system really is. And like I said, I need your help to take it to the next level, starting right here, right now. Sometimes opportunities like this sound too good to be true, and I can completely relate to feeling like that. I can assure you, this is no scam or BS or get-rich scheme to take all your hard-earned money. It's, in fact, a simple way to become rich quickly and live the life of your dreams. We all have dreams in which most people never really get the chance to fulfill them. Well, the 1%, well, they get to. You, my friend, have the opportunity today to join the 1% and have access to long life full of financial freedom. Take a look at the money this system has made in the last 6 months. Take a good, hard look at these profits and really start to visualize the changes that this would make in your life if you were earning the same amount. Take a look at these daily profits. It comes in and day out without work whatsoever. Just switch it on. Sit back while the system generates profit like this every single day, like clockwork. If you're smart enough, you'll ask yourself, how is this actually possible? Well, the simple answer is the system will only trade when it's 100% certain it's going to win. Which means each and every time the certified system trades, you're guaranteed to make big profits like this. Each and every time. So today, you must just get lucky enough to grab a free beta tester copy of the software. This system isn't the usual scammy crap you see all the time being advertised on the internet where fake gurus try to exploit people like you with these useless scripts that, well, no longer work. All they do, they make you trade high and lose money. Well, they get rich and richer behind the scenes. They will feed you with bullshit about complex algorithms, timing glitches, undiscovered loopholes. Well, in fact, they're taking you on a wild goose chase. The real truth behind making money each and every day like this is trading small increments. While the other scammy programs are designed to make you trade high and lose money every time. This simple method has brought in over $14 million for my students this year and will continue to bring in more each and every day like clockwork, as my system has been almost perfected to do just that. Now, I want you to see for yourself just how much the software can make you in just 24 hours. Okay, you can see I'm now logged into a brand new broker account that I've just opened today, and you can see the exact time and date and the balance, which is at $0 right now. I'm going to now let the certified profit system connect to my broker account and leave the account for 24 hours and see how much profit the system has made when I come back. Okay, so you can see from the time and date that 24 hours has passed, and now my balance is $11,673. Pretty incredible, right? Can you think of another profession that allows you to set and forget and come back to profits like this? Now you can see why I'm so excited. In one day, you saw with your very own eyes how this account went from nothing to over 11 grand without me having to do a single thing. You don't need any skills or any experience to replicate exactly what I've done here. But there is something you need to do. You knew you had to do something, right? All you need to do is enter your name and email address into the form provided right now. As soon as you've done that, you can begin profiting from the same system that has generated over $14 million for my beta testers already.
Whatever you do, do not try another scam system. I've been there, I've done that, and I've lost money. But thanks to Philip Diamond's profit system, I'm able to make real money. I quit my job in 6 weeks, and now I do things I love. I don't have to struggle to make money at my 9 to 5. This afternoon, my wife and I are going on a car shopping trip, and we're going to take a trip outside the country. Now, how much did I make? Well, glad you asked. I've made over $158,000 in pure certified profits just by testing the system. Thanks, Philip Diamond.
Luckily for you, I've made it super simple for you to get started right now. Enter your name and email in the boxes on this page and hit the button. Go ahead, just do it right now. Type your name and email address into the form, then hit the button, and you'll be taken to the secure download area where I will meet you with your personally branded copy of the certified profit system. In just a few moments' time, you will be making daily incomes like this. But only if you act now. I can understand your excitement right now. The thought of becoming a millionaire, it's a great feeling. But you must act now if you want to become a millionaire and have that be your reality. There are only 50 places up for grabs on my stage 7 beta testing round. After I've my 50 users, the site's going to be removed forever. Honestly, you lose your chance of becoming a certified millionaire. If the thought of losing this amazing opportunity scares you, then I strongly suggest you act now, enter your details into the form right now, and meet me in the secure download area, and I'll see you on the inside.